Good day, everyone. On behalf of Cricket West Indies and the team here on the ground, I just want to say welcome to our first official press conference of the Apex Test Series, West Indies versus England. As advertised, today we have fast bowler Kemar Roach and West Indies batsman Nkrumah Bonner available to speak with you. I want to apologize for the slight delay in the start of today's press conference as we had a slight technical issue. If you have questions prepared for either of the persons, please indicate by raising your hand in the Zoom group chat. We will look to go through these raised hands in a chronological order. So I'm asking that if you have questions, please feel free to raise your hand beginning now. The first raised hand that I'm seeing is from Lennox Aldred, and Lennox will ask the first questions of today's engagement. Lennox, please proceed.
Thank you very much, Daria. Greetings, gentlemen. How are you doing?
I'm good, man.
I'm good.
Just a quick one for Bonner here. Bonner, you didn't get a game in the ODI series the last time the team toured, but more than likely you should be in the running for a game in this England series. Where are you in terms of your preparation, and how much are you looking forward to this opportunity, if given?
Well, it's been well so far. After coming from India, I came home, I played 4 game against Barbados, which I spent some time at the crease. Obviously, coming in this camp, we have done a lot of hard work as well. So I'm in good stead. Looking to play against England. Obviously, it's an important series for us, and it's one that I want to really stand up.
Right, just one more. I know England are without some of their seasoned seamers, but nevertheless they have some good bowlers in their touring party. And do you think this is the best opportunity for you to maximize in terms of run scoring and getting big scores in this series?
Yeah, it's a test game. Nevertheless, whether or not understand God is playing. Obviously, they're quality bowlers, and the same application is required. So in every test series, the same approach, and this is no different.
All right, all the best, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lennox. We'll move to questions from Rory Dullard, who will be followed by Dean Wilson. Rory.
Thank you very much. Kemar, hi, question for you, please. You were a key part of last series, the last time England came to the West Indies. Do you enjoy England as an opposition? It seems to bring out the best at you at times.
Obviously, for me, England is our biggest series. We play the most test matches against England, having 3. So at home, obviously you go with that confidence factor into the series. Obviously you want to perform well, especially against England. So for me, I'm always looking to go hard and obviously put my best performances out against the Palms.
In the past, I guess you've almost, I don't know if you've ever played against England without James Anderson and Stuart Broad, or at least one of them in the team. As an experienced fast bowler, what do you make of their omission from this series? They're obviously still serious cricketers, and England have travelled without them.
Yeah, quite surprising. I thought that definitely both of them would still be involved, but decisions have been made from that end. So I think is a slight advantage for us. Obviously, with those experienced players missing, it leaves a little bit of hole for England to fill. But I think once we have our game plans right, I think Robinson, Wood, and Woakes are still fantastic bowlers. Still take them seriously. Once we get our plans right, I think we should be pretty good going into the series. Obviously, getting a good start and then taking it further on.
And I just wondered, as an experienced fast bowler yourself, how you would react to being told that you were being left out of an important series because they would like some younger players to get some experience. How would that go down with Kemar Roach?
No, not too well. It definitely wouldn't go too well. There'll be some breaking news coming from you guys for sure.
Nice one. Thank you, Kemar.
There's all right.
Hi, Kemar. Just sort of following on from that, I just wondered what your experience and time at Surrey has done and how that might help you in this series. And I'm thinking maybe particularly about working with Ben Foakes. You're going to come up against him. I know he had some injury issues. I don't know how much you you spent with him actually playing, but what's your kind of opinion of how Surrey may or may not have helped you with English familiarity?
No, I love playing for Surrey. I enjoyed a really fantastic stint last year, and yeah, it's given me an idea of how some of the guys played. With Pope, obviously, very big contender when it comes to Surrey cricket and county cricket in England. A fantastic player, and then Folks, obviously, was a part of the team as well. So I've got some ideas of what they like, what they don't like. So it'll be a good little challenge coming against those guys in the actual Test international series. So I'm looking forward to that challenge, man. But I've had some fantastic memories at Surrey last season, so hopefully I can use some of those great memories in this series.
And there's been a lot of talk about English red ball cricket and having a reset after the Ashes, and there's been some fingers pointed at the quality of county cricket. As an overseas pro who's been there and taken part in it, are you surprised at where the level is at England's Test cricket at the moment? Do you think that the talent is there, that the competition you played in is strong enough to produce a strong England Test team?
I rate the county cricket very highly. I call it the grind because it's quick changeovers and you're obviously different conditions. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's cold. It can be very challenging on your body as a fast bowler. So I think the standard of cricket in England is pretty high. It's pretty surprising to hear the comments coming about the standard of cricket there, but I think they have their reasons of saying it. They probably have to examine it and go far from there, but I still rate it as probably one of the better first-class seasons going around the world. So I think it's just it's one of the players to obviously show the world their quality, but I have no issues with the county cricket season.
And just the last one from me, as you say, you always get up for the England series. It's the big one as far as you're concerned. I know you've still got plenty of juice in the tank, but you're 33 now. Who knows what the future holds? Is this a series that really for you is one that you're sort of targeting for a bit of personal success for you and for the team to give of what you can?
Of course, I always put my best foot forward for the West Indies. As I said, playing against England is definitely one of the hallmarks of your career for me. So it's all about going out there, expressing yourself, obviously being positive and taking it to the English. There have been good battles over the years, even before myself. So it's all about continuing that tradition and obviously keep playing good cricket against the English players and just keep putting your name out there and just being that person to win a series or be the defining player in the series, obviously, to take West Indies over the line and win.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Nkrumah, how you doing?
I'm well, sir.
Thanks, man. So a couple of questions from me. So you debuted for the West Indies back in 2011 and had kind of 10 years out before you next played international cricket again. I was just kind of wondering, like, did international cricket stay on your radar the whole time? Did you think the kind of opportunity had gone for a while, or did you feel you're pretty close to it during that period?
Yeah, I think, I always have that belief, to play back international cricket. Obviously, there were a lot of ups and downs during that period. Obviously, sometimes, the belief go down a little bit, but obviously I keep working and, I'm really happy to come back and play international cricket.
Nice. And I noticed you kind of to throw some numbers at you. So you average about 30 in first class cricket and 40 in Test cricket. Has it gone better than you expected? How would you feel about the start to your career? Because it's been pretty successful so far.
Yeah, it's been good. As I said, during that 10-year period where I was out of international cricket, there was a lot of work that I put in, mentally, physically, technically, So I'm happy to be reaping the rewards now. More experience now, understand my game a lot more. So, it's been a good start, and I want to continue that.
Do you have a kind of number in mind when you're starting your Test career? You go on average 40, 35. Are you where you're aiming for? Are you kind of performing as you want to be at the moment, or are you kind of, is it going better than you expected? Is it going do you want to be pushing that number even further up?
Well, for me, numbers, give you a limitation. For me, it's
Sure.
about making as much runs, for any team I play, possible. That's my job. That's my main priority, for playing for any team. So that's really my goal.
Cool. And last one from me is like you've had a relatively short Test match career so far, but you've already played in like some amazing games. You Bangladesh on debut, the win against Pakistan, and also you obviously had your maiden Test 100 against Sri Lanka. How do you compare those games? Like if you had to rank them 1, 2, 3, what was your favourite and why?
I think in Bangladesh was really special. It was my debut tour. We haven't beat Bangladesh in Bangladesh for a while. And they have been playing good cricket during that period. So I think I rate that series, higher than, and we also won that series too. So that was pretty memorable.
And so, what about the Pakistan win versus Sri Lanka? Pakistan win, but you didn't get any runs. Sri Lanka draw, but you got 100. Which one was better?
I think the win against Pakistan, the way the team played, the character that we showed in that series, was remarkable. It went down to the wire. Kemar Roach played a fantastic knock. It's one of the best that he has ever played. So that was pretty special to beat a top ranking team. So that was
great.
Cool.
That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And the final indication that I'm seeing is from Andrew Miller. We are willing to take 2 more questions thereafter. So if you do have a question lingering, please feel free to raise your hand in the Zoom group chat. Otherwise, Andrew will end today's engagement. Andrew, please proceed.
Hi, Kim. Obviously, there's a lot made of West Indies' proud record against England at home. Only one series loss in 50 years, and you've been a big part of the team for 13 years now. I mean, it's how much does that matter to you guys to keep that record going? You've been involved in two series, I think, against England in the Caribbean, performed proudly in them both. I mean, is there an extra lift that comes from defending that particular record?
Oh, definitely. As I said before, I take the English coming to the Caribbean very seriously. As I said, it's a very good record we have, only losing once at home. And that's a long period of time. 50 years is a long time. So I think it's onus on us as players to have that in the back of your minds and go there and play the best cricket that you can on the day. So obviously keep that record intact. I don't really want to lose that record. So it'd be great to win the series. And obviously, as I said, just take that tradition and that record further and further forward. So hopefully you can hold it for 100 years. That'd be fantastic. Win some more series at home, but it's just a stepping stone as we go ahead. And that's obviously it's a procedure, obviously, how we go from here.
Fantastic. Nice one. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Kemar. Just a quick one, if I may. Look, I know it's not quite as simple as this, but if you get Joe Root out cheaply throughout the series, you win this series, don't you? That's basically what England's recent history tells us.
Joe Root and Ben Stokes. If you put immense pressure on those both, I think we're in for a very good chance.
And so you got your plans to get both of them out, Kemar, I'm sure, because you know those very well, yeah? No surprise for you.
Yeah.
I enjoyed your commentary, by the way, on the 2020. It was good. Very good.
Yeah, first stint. I'm looking to take it further. Hopefully, more opportunities to come. Maybe I get on Sky Sports or BBC Sports and see how that goes.
With pleasure. This doesn't mean you're considering retirement, though, Kemar, no?
No. I know. I think I have a lot more to offer to the game, but I'm really enjoying the commentary as well, too.
Thanks so much.
All right.
Thank you, Joe. And I want to say thanks to Nkrumah and Kemar for taking time out of your schedule to be here today. Thanks, guys. And thanks to all the members of the media that would have also taken time out of your busy schedule to ensure that you're here to cover this press conference. As usual, I'll be sending out all of the resources by our appropriate WhatsApp groups almost immediately. And we look forward to hosting you guys in person at training tomorrow and then again on Monday for the match preview with the captain. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone.
All right.
Thanks.